coordinator of social studies, and Mr. Ahmad, coordinator of math. Welcome to our class. Today, inshallah, we have writing. Not actually writing, we need to write just rewriting. Before writing, we have to know more things like few other things. Before I'm going to the lesson, here our value for the week. Do you know the meaning of value? Theme, yes, is role modeling. Role modeling. In Arabic means al-qudwa. Okay, in just 2 minutes, I want you to just give me one word of role modeling. What are the adjectives that be in a man or in a student like you to be a role modeling?
Wise.
Yes, I mean?
Wise.
To be wise.
Leader.
Leader. Do you know leader? Leader
Hard.
means?
Hard.
Yes. What else, Bashir?
Clever.
To be clever. Yes, Khattab?
clever.
To be smart.
Smart.
Yes, Fahad?
Polite.
To be polite. Do you know polite?
Yeah.
polite يعني أزرقان is a polite. يعني polite يعني مؤدب أو محترم ناجح. Respectful. Respectful. Yusuf, what do you think of the man or student who is a role modeling? Yes, excellent. Utayba? Strong. Yes. Ismail? Fast. يكون hard working. يعني يكون سريع ملاحظة قصدك يعني. Thank you so much. Yes, Ibrahim?
King.
To be a king. Yes, Anwar? To be clever. Okay, thank you so much for your all. Here our lesson today, as I said, is writing. Before we start, here our objectives for today. We have writing prompt as in the exam, and we have to analyze this prompt, and we are going to list the pros and cons of keeping animals in zoos. Why we should keep animals in zoos. We are going also to list two disadvantages of keeping animals in zoos, and the last exercise will be analyzing a model. We have a writing model, and we are going to analyze it and identify the typical language features, the techniques as we have before. First, here I have started a video about keeping animals in zoos, in zoo or in the wild. Especially here I have dolphin. Watch the video, and I'm going to ask you not more than 2 questions. Ahmed, come here, please. Yes. To make the video easier, I have here embedded the subtitle. The subtitle will be here.
Isn't it great being at the local zoo? Not if you're that guy. Come on. We can learn more about animals here. Like, did you know that one way dolphins communicate is by breaching? That's where they jump out of the water and make a splash. Yeah, right. See? You would never believe it unless you saw it with your own eyes. That's why I'm glad zoos are around. They teach us in ways that books and other media can't.
Yeah, but look at the size of that tank. Call me crazy, but isn't the ocean a little bit bigger than that? I mean, look at the poor dolphins. It's like they're in jail. Zoos are so unnatural that many animals trapped in zoos suffer from zoochosis. It's an actual mental illness suffered by animals held in captivity.
So, what do you want to do? Close them all down?
Look, the only reason zoos care about the animals is to make money off of them in the short term. They don't care at all about their long-term well-being. Plus, zoos restrict animals' natural tendencies and cause them to depend on humans. Because of this, animals that have lived in zoos can't adapt or even survive if they're released back into the wild.
That's exactly my point. Because that little guy couldn't survive in the wild, he needs the zoo's help. Zoos are also helpful for conserving endangered species, such as Hector's dolphin. Did you know there are only 7,000 of them alive today? Zoos can breed them and help increase their population.
Hold on. Let's just ask them.
Sure, why not? Do you want to keep animals out of this heavenly paradise?
Well, means you don't want to keep the animals locked in jails.
Okay, the question now, should zoos be banned? Before you tell me your opinion, you have just 1 minute to think. You are pros or cons of keeping animals in zoo? Who is ready to share his idea? Yes, Ahmed?
So, someone.
First, you are pros or cons? You are for or against?
Against.
You are against. Why?
Because the dolphin is cannot free.
Cannot free. Yes. Anybody else?
Growth.
You are pros animal. Why?
To keep the safe animal.
To save animals. Yes. Thank you, Anwar. Anybody else? Hamid.
No.
Are you for or against keeping animals in zoo? Yes, Amin?
It shouldn't be banned because the zoos can save the animals and keep it.
Keep it away from danger. Yes, Anwar? Ismail?
Against,
You are against. Why?
because animal dead.
Animal will be died. Yes, Ismail Mawiya?
For.
You are in favor. Yes. Why?
Because the dolphins can hide from the monster.
Yes. Nice idea. Yes, Khattab?
The zoo should be banned because the animal wants the freedom.
Here Khattab is against. Yes, Fahad? Yusuf?
For.
You are for. Why?
So we can keep the endangered species safe.
The endangered species. Yes, Najah, do you have any opinion?
Yeah.
First, you are pros or
I'm
cons?
cross
Pros, why?
because animals must be more free.
More free, yes. Ibrahim Khadr?
Cross
Pros.
is danger.
Keep them away from danger. Yes, Taniyan? Okay, Ibrahim?
Animal zoos shouldn't be banned because it keeps endangered species away from risks.
From risks. Ahmed, do you have any idea or any opinion before we start our lesson?
I'm against
You are against keeping animals in zoos. Why?
because the animal needs freedom.
Need to be free. Right? You are for or against? You are? Okay. Open your book in page number 68. Yes, Ahmed, please. Still book. Yes, Anwar. 68, exercise number 1. Exercise number 1.
So,
Yes.
I'm for against.
Okay, we are going to know more about keeping the animals in zoos in the further societies. Open your book, please. 68. Open, please. Hamid, where is your book? Exercise number 1. Here we have a writing prompt. Read the prompt and underline the key words. First, we want to underline the key words, the signal words. Then answer the questions. Your teacher has asked you to write an essay discussing the pros and cons of keeping animals in zoos. Write your essay 120 to 180 words. First, before we go through the questions 1 to 3, we have to underline the key words. Think of the keywords and underline them. Take your time, Andy. Take your time. Underline the keyword. لا اعمل underline على الكيبورد على السيجنال وورد. First one, I do it. I'm going to underline the word teacher. Why do we underline the word teacher?
Because the teacher who is
So I'm going to read, and because the style will be formal or informal? Formal, because if the writing prompt said your friend, it would be informal. Now, I know that the writing style will be formal. What else we need to underline? Yes, essay. Why you underline the word essay?
you know what
The kind of writing, it will be essay or a story or an article, a memo, an email, a letter. Now I'm going to write a formal essay. And what else? Yes, Abdullah, thank you. Pros and cons. Now I know also I'm going to write a formal essay discussing both pros and
argument.
yes, excellent. I mean, it will be an argumentative essay, not a persuasive one. And also,
Keeping animals.
yes, keeping animals in
And
zoos.
time.
Yes, Rahim. Why we underline the word or the phrase keeping animals in zoos?
Because it's a topic.
Yes, excellent. The topic of our essay will be keeping animals in zoos, pros and cons, good or bad. Okay. What else? What else, Bashir?
100.
Yes. 200, 120 or 180 words. Okay, right. Can you please read exercise number 1?
What can you think of
Relating
relating to the topic?
of the essay. What words can you think of related to the topic of the essay? What comes to your mind when you hear the word or the phrase keeping animals in zoos? As we have said before in the starter,
Save.
save. What else? Keeping animals in zoos. Yes, Ahmad. Study for educational, you mean? Keep. Yes, excellent.
Help.
Money. Yes, Ibrahim. Zoo. When you hear the word zoo, what comes to your mind? Yes.
Cages. Cages.
Cages. Yes. Jails. Yusuf. Friends. Mobile. When you hear the word zoo, لما تيجي كلمة zoo على بالك، إيه اللي يجي في بالك على طول؟ Animals. Yes, Najah.
Know about different species.
Different species. What else? Anthony,
Monkey.
A lot of animals. زي zoo.
Save.
Trees.
Save.
Save. Yes, Abdulaziz. Rakan. When you hear the word zoo, what comes to your mind? Distinct animals? Yes, Ahmed.
Feeding. Feeding.
Feeding. Yes, Ismail Mansour.
Feeding.
Feeding. Okay, we can think of protect endangered species, as you said, and also you have said educational for visitors or for learning. And animals are kept in small cages. Do you know the word cage?
Yes.
Cage means once it's a قفص أو jail. And also not natural. Not a natural. Not the original habitat for the animal. Not a natural. Okay. Number 2, yes, Abdul. Yes, Abdul. Okay.
How is your
Who is your audience?
How is going to read your
Piece of writing. Who is going to read the essay?
teacher?
Yes, excellent. How do you know?
I read it.
Yes, excellent. Abdullah, your teacher has asked you. So the target audience is my teacher. My teacher. Fahad, what style should you write in? We have 3 types of style. We have formal, informal, semi-formal. This one, we are going to write in formal. Why formal? How do you know?
Because it's to my teacher.
It's to my teacher, yes. Rakan, why it's formal? Because it's to my teacher. Okay. Now let's move to slide number 2. Analyzing a model text. As you see on your book, we have a text about the pros and cons of keeping animals in zoo. Now we are going to analyze it. First, brainstorm as many pros and cons of the topic and write them into a table on your notebook. Okay, to make this exercise easier, I have write down your answers here. A natural place, play an important role in education, protecting endangered species, kept in small cages for entertainment, offer medical care for animals, natural animals' behavior are changing. Here I have 3 pros and 3 cons. Now I'm going to distribute these words the same, and I want you to classify. What meaning of classify? Yes, to categorize these reasons for the pros and cons. Okay. Each 2 will have, maybe they are repeated. Okay, think of this, it's a pros or cons. You can write on the paper it's a pros or cons, and I need someone from each pair to come to the board and show it for me. Yalla, Yusuf. Yalla. It's a pros or cons. Right. Play an important role in education. Yes. Yeah. Okay, take your time. Write your name. We are going to come here and classify it. We are pros or cons. Yes, come here, please. Yes, excellent. Yes, Ismail. Okay. Here, you can use our digital pen. You want our pen, this one? Yes, Amin. Can you come here, please? Here we want to classify these reasons are pros or cons. Yes, sir. I mean, natural, yes. Play an important, what do you mean important? Very important, cool, advantage. Important, word important. Yes, here. Yes, smile.
So, where's the verb?
Yes, sir. You have one difference from this? Yes. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Amin. Unnatural place. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. Protecting the species. Okay. Offer. It's written there already. Thanks so much. Offer military aid and
I go to the bottom.
okay, after just wait. It's here already. Then it's me. Okay. Complete. There is one still against reason here. Kept in small cages, natural animals behavior. Yes. Thank you. A natural place. Thank you, Nash. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Predicting the species, pros or cons? Okay. Now, let's review our answers. A natural place will be pros or cons? Will be, okay, I'm sorry. Let me, what else is a pros?
Protecting endangered
species also. What else? Over medical care and sure cons a natural place. Keep in small case for entertainment and natural animal behavior are changing. سلوك الحيوان ايه؟ يتغير. Thank you all. Thank you Ismail for listening to me. Thank you Ra'ed. Now I give you 5 minutes to read the essay about zoos and I want you to add other ideas. In each pros or cons we have just 2 reasons. We can add more. Here I have the essay. Okay, you have 5 minutes to read. 5 minutes to read. You have 5 minutes to read this essay. Yeah. Yeah.
Sir.
read the essay. Upload. It's very easy, huh? Have you finished your okay? Finished reading? Yes. Just wait. Ahmed, have you finished the reading? Right. Are you finished? Rahim, okay?
Yes.
Ibrahim Khadr? Still? Yusuf? Finished? Okay. Now, underline the topic sentence in each of the paragraph. Underline the topic sentence. The main reason in each paragraph. Okay, yes, excellent. Fahad. This topic sentence will be in paragraph 1 or 2 or 3 or 4? 2 and 3 in the body. Not in the introduction or in the conclusion, yes. So, it's a good start. Yes, it will be in paragraph number 2 and 3. Where exactly? After, yes? After the linker. Excellent, Ismail. So, here our topic sentence is zoos help animals to survive, to live, and after also it can be educational. What else? In paragraph number Ahmed, in number 3. First of all,
kept in small places or cages.
Yes, kept in small places or cages. The second reason is natural for animals to live separately from each other. Okay, now is the topic sentence. What about the supporting idea or the details? The details comes after the reason. The main idea. Yes. Here in Ibrahim, can you tell me here the supporting details in verse number 2?
They offer them a safe place to live in the place to live and eat food.
Yes.
Endangered species also have a safe place to breed, so they
All disappear. Yes, Yusuf, can you here tell me the supporting details for this reason? It can be educational. Okay, people can visit them and learn about animals and their behavior. Okay, Anwar, this reason, animals are kept in small places or cages. Can you tell me the supporting for this reason?
Animals are kept in more safe.
Yes, this is the topic sentence or the reason. And the details or the supporting details will be. Okay, take your time.
They could be
They could be
Ahmed? Yes, Ahmed?
They could be
They could be happy.
unhappy.
Yes. The second reason is a natural place for animals. So the supporting, yes, Abdulaziz,
different animals, different other
and different animals depend on each other for survival. Yes, thank you so much. Thanks so much. Okay. Yes. Now, how does the writer start and end his article? What technique does the writer use? Do you remember the techniques?
Yes.
We had rhetorical question, addressing the reader, and using what? Quotation. So here, in the introduction, just wait to think. We are all like going to the zoo, but what about the animals? Should we keep them in zoos, or is it wrong to take them out of their natural habitats? What is the technique the writer has used? Taniyan, do you remember the techniques? Last week yes, rhetorical question and that one, quotation and addressing the reader. So here, what is the technique? Rhetorical question, yes. And in the last paragraph, Ahmad, addressing the reader or giving his opinion, as you see. No, not balanced argument, Ismail. Not this one. He gives his opinion. He said, after he presented the pros and cons, he said, I believe that we should have animals in the wild. So he is against Hamad. He is against the idea of keeping animals in zoos. Okay. Thank you so much. Now we come to our flickers. Yes. Just 3 questions and answers A and B. Hamad. سلامتك يا حمد. Just A and B. يلا. Producer. A and B. Just A and B. Are you ready, Abdullah? There is a small problem in the survey. Okay, now it's working. Just wait after size, the last one. Okay. Just 3 questions and the answer will be A and B. Just A and B. Hamad. Here, as an example here, what technique had the writer used to make the writing more effective? In this picture, just wait to read the question, please. Okay, I'll read it, maybe in a small form. All in all, I believe that there are more pros than cons of reusing household items. After all, doesn't it make sense to save the planet as well as save ourselves quite a large amount of money? It is a rhetorical question or a quotation. What do you think? It is a rhetorical question or a quotation? If it is a rhetorical, just present A, and if it is a quotation, present B. I'm going to take your answers. Naja, raise your paper. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Ibrahim. It's Ahmed. Thank you. Ibrahim. Naja. What is number 5? Ibrahim. Okay. Naja. It's fine. There is one step. Raise. It's fine. Ahmed. Okay. So the right answer will be rhetorical question. Yes, it is a. Here, Fahad. Why? What's the quotation? Here, a rhetorical question mark. Okay, try in another question also. The same. Okay. Here, I'm going to read it. With a wide variety of exotic pets available in pet stores, the trend seems set to increase. Are you actually doing the right thing, however, by taking one of these rare creatures home? Yeah, it's crazy. It is a rhetorical or a quotation? Natural. Why do you take that a long time to decide? It is here a quotation mark, a question mark. It doesn't take the time. Yes. Ibrahim. Hey, Anwar. عبد العزيز. Just عبد العزيز. Okay, thank you so much. Now another one. The last one. The last one. The last one. The last one. To sum up, although there are valid arguments against buying second-hand clothes, I feel that there are still enough arguments in favor of it. Besides, as the saying goes, a penny saved is a penny earned. It is a rhetorical or a quotation? Yes. D. Okay. What is number 4? Ahmed. Yes, Mike. Hamad. Yeah, Hamad. Yes, okay. So it is what? It is a quotation. How do you know? From the quotation mark. Okay. Now we come to our homework. It will be exercise number 1 in page 40. Exercise number 1. And page number 44. Just number 1.